Welcome back. Iowa Hawkeyes product and Odebolt native Cooper Dejean is on the cusp of making his NFL aspirations come true, a moment that's been a goal for him his entire life. I had the chance to talk to Dejean as well as his family in Odebolt as of recent in our newest Sports Spotlight. No matter where you go, your hometown is always a part of who you are. And for Iowa football standout Cooper Dejean, he carries his love of Odebolt, Iowa with him every step of the way. From his time as a Falcon at OABCIG to the biggest night of his football career, the NFL Draft. A moment that has been a goal for Dejean his entire life.
With the first pick.
But it's a moment that was not easy to obtain. After capping off a superb senior season at OABCIG with a state title, Dejean embarked on his next journey playing for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Growing up as a kid, this is the stuff you dream about, being in this position. Playing football as a little kid, watching the NFL on TV.
Football player, basketball player, you name it. I mean, he wanted to be it. But this is definitely a dream come true for him to have an opportunity to play in the NFL.
Starting off his Iowa career on special teams, Dejean earned a spot at the top of the depth chart in 2022, quickly making an impact. A student of the game, making the most of his opportunity.
It was a dream come true. And I had a lot of great experiences there. Playing alongside some great football players, learning from some of the best coaches, to teach the game.
The defensive back set the Iowa single-season record with a trio of pick sixes on his way to earning first-team All-Big Ten honors, as well as the Music City Bowl Most Valuable Player Award. Production stemming from an eagerness to learn and grow as a Hawkeye.
Tried to work as hard as possible, in the weight room, in the meeting rooms, out on the field, wherever it was, just to try to grow my knowledge and earn my spot there.
Dejean entered the 2023 season with higher expectations, but ascended to the standards, recording 41 tackles and a pair of interceptions and a punt return for a touchdown in Iowa's first 10 games. But in November, Dejean's season was derailed, suffering a season-ending injury to his lower leg at practice. A significant setback, but not one that was going to hold him back.
The injury, I think, it's more of a mental thing at that point. You really have to fight through that mental part of it. That's the part that's hard to handle, and I think he's done a good job with that.
Making a resilient return during his prep for the NFL Draft, backed by his Siouxland support system.
It's been really cool, the amount of support that they give me, really means a lot to me. Not only just my family back home, but really everybody in my community.
Despite the injury, Dejean went on to receive consensus All-American honors while becoming just the 6th Hawkeye to be named the Tatum Woodson Big Ten Defensive Back of the Year, soaking in the experience he's dedicated his entire career to while remaining motivated for more.
There would be little glimpses, and when I'm just sitting around, I'll just think about everything, where how far I've come, but I also, you also got to understand, that there's also more work to be done.
Passionate for a goal the small-town kid didn't even think was possible, hoping to serve as an inspiration for others with the same dream.
Going into college, I didn't really know what to expect. I was just really going in there, trying to learn as much as possible, as much as I could, especially my first couple years. I didn't know if I'd get on the field or what to expect really when I got there.
Cooper's just become that face for our community and our school system. People come to ball games at the high school, and some of them realize that this is where Cooper went to school, and some of them don't. And then they see the championship trophies and his name on the state record boards. I think he's just helped elevate and put us on the map.
Reporting in Odebolt, Anthony Mitchell, KCAU 9 Sports.